We want to kick off the program by showing you new footage of the attempted Trump assassination. This vision, filmed by a victim of the shooter just 3 minutes before shots were fired, shows the shooter clearly visible and with a clear line of sight to Donald Trump. Have a look. Now, James Macpherson, who took that video just 3 minutes before shots were fired, he was actually shot twice in the arm and the abdomen. He's recovering. But the video is further evidence that Thomas Crooks could be easily seen, despite testimony from Secret Service snipers who said they never spotted him until just seconds before shots were fired. Now, obviously, some people believe there's some kind of conspiracy here. Others believe it's just a litany of gross ineptitude. I guess we don't know and we may never know. But, Caleb, videos like this, they certainly raise a whole lot more questions, don't they?
Oh, they certainly do. I can understand why they didn't see him there. I can't see you either, James Macpherson. Are you even on this desk with me? Like, seriously, the more we see this stuff, and I mean, it's obviously taken weeks for this vision to come out because the poor bugger was shot himself, but the more you look at it, the more you got to say, like, it was either the most monumental cock-up in the history of cock-ups. Let's go back 40 million years worth of them. It would be the worst you've ever found, or it was allowed to happen. Like, seriously, how could he have taken that vision, and all those other people who were standing behind Trump, of course, would have been able to see that. We know that there were people on the other side of the fence who weren't inside the rally who were aware that he was on the roof and that they had tried to alert police to the fact that he was there. Then you had a copper who went up the ladder and, like, looked at the bloke and then just scurried down the ladder because he pointed the gun at him. It is just incredible. They should have known he was there, and they should have taken that shot about 5 minutes before he took a shot at Donald Trump. There's just no two ways about it.
Well, they did know he was there. I don't care what anybody says. How can that many other people know he was there? But the people tasked with looking after him, the people that were being screamed at, the guys who were texting each other saying, suspicious person alert, just didn't know he was there. And now they've got to explain away who the guy is in the random footage and why you didn't spot him. He was running around on the roof. At least the shooter was crouched down with a rifle trained on him. That footage was taken just 3 minutes before Thomas Crook fired. So you mean to tell me you want us to believe that you didn't know Thomas Crook was there, crouched down with his rifle trained on Trump at that point in time, and you didn't notice someone running around on a rooftop? Like, that is going to draw the eye. We don't normally see people walking around on rooftops, and it was so obvious that was captured in this guy's... That's just phone footage. He wasn't there with some U-Butte camera. You mean to tell me he could pick it up and the Secret Service, we've watched all the... where they were positioned, the counter-snipers, in relation to the not counter-sniper, the actual sniper, as well as Trump's stage. There's just no explaining it away that we couldn't see this guy, who we now know about, running around in the background. Also, how did it take this long for us to find out about this little piece of the story? You'd think with the FBI on the case, the Secret Service on the case, the local police on the case, all supposedly trying to get to the bottom of the story and how this could have been such a colossal failure, the least you can do is send a call out saying, everyone who was at this rally, we want your footage, we want your photos, we want to find out who's responsible, if they had help, etc. and so on. You would think that would be a pretty basic part of the investigation. And no, weeks later, they are still insisting that everyone believed that a 20-year-old, unassisted, with mental health problems, managed to best the Secret Service, the local police, the FBI, and they're all just like, oh, well, you know, look, it's just a colossal failure. There's a saying that I like to repeat at times like this many coincidences isn't a coincidence.
It's frankly a shame that they shot Crooks dead, because he could be a great asset to the Secret Service or the CIA or the FBI with his abilities to evade them. He could have told them all his tricks.